Hello, welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. This is a briefing on the drought conditions in the past week or so. We also have a full webinar series. Please visit southernclimate.org for more information. This webinar series is brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program, NOAA's Regional Climate Services, the National Integrated Drought Information System, and the National Drought Mitigation Center. So here's what's new this week. We have more improvement north and east with substantial reductions in extreme drought in Kansas and Nebraska. There's a little bit of a different story to the west where they really have not gotten any of this rain, in the southwest as well. Texas is now at 18% exceptional drought. The rain has come with some side effects of severe storms, especially in Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. And looking ahead, it looks like it's going to become a little bit warmer and drier the next couple of weeks, but then maybe back to some of the cool wet pattern. So here's a drought monitor this week. Pretty much the red part in the middle of the country, a little bit of remnants and dryness on the east coast, but not too much. Most of it centered in the west. Here in our region, we've continued to chip away at some of the drought in the eastern part of the region, especially across Oklahoma, where there were substantial improvements, but there's been a big expansion out into the Texas Panhandle and parts of western Oklahoma. As we look further north, the drought picture is looking quite a bit better into Nebraska and Kansas. A little bit of improvement there as well. And but the extreme drought, exceptional drought area is still holding on in southeast Colorado and southwest Kansas. As we look west, New Mexico still is the center of this drought with the most area of D4 extending up into the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles and Colorado and Kansas. So where has it been raining? Well, most of Oklahoma got a good chunk of rain with over 4 inches of rain, common from the southeast and south central. But the western part of the state got next to nothing in the last 7 to 10 days. And as we look a little further, here's where it didn't rain, which is the Texas Panhandle, quite a bit of expansion of the D4 drought. The chart on the bottom shows the drought periods in Texas, the extreme drought, of course, in 2011 showing up towards the right of that graph, but you can see it creeping up again as we get all the way to the right of the lower graph. So in the last 14 days, that big blue area over central and southeast Oklahoma extending eastward, and you can see that that's added and alleviated a lot of the drought over the last 60, 90 days and longer. And that core of drought now they're very prevalent in New Mexico and West Texas. And that's kind of been holding the pattern for quite some time as they've been missing out on all these storms. The good news is in the next few days, it looks like there may be some good chance of rain across West Texas. So hopefully this will mature and hopefully without the rotation that we've seen further to the east here, without the severe weather. It also looks like temperatures are going to be more seasonable across most of the area, near normal conditions expected over the next 5 days. Looking beyond this, the forecast is looking warmer and drier for the next week, although some of the models are hinting that there may be another storm system coming into the region. And other models are showing that there could be some activity in the Gulf. Today was the start of hurricane season, so it's worth keeping an eye on that. So sometime in early June, there may be some conditions developing there. And the forecast the next 3 months, warm and dry. Pretty much, this is the forecast that was released last week, and the drought outlook is also from last week, and it has not been changed. We were looking at East Texas and wondering if we'll see the improvement there. A lot's going to depend on the summer tropical season, as that may have some influence. And as we go forward, I'd just like to mention, of course, these resources are posted on the SCIP webpage and several of our partners. I would also like to encourage you to, if you want to help out, to please take a look at the American Red Cross and some of these other sources. If you want to help out the people who have been hit by tornadoes, not just in Moore, but several other places across Oklahoma, North Texas, and Kansas. And we appreciate it, and we'll see you back here next week. Thank you, and we hope you all have a good week.